Need a surfboard? Headbutt! Smash down! Boom! Look out below! It's justice o'clock! Let's light it up! Nice and spicy! Carving waves! Ha! Cha! Ho! Ha! Off we go! I'm going in! Yeah! Good! Charge! Headbutt! Faster! It's justice o'clock! Yeah! Yeah! Zip! Check this out! That's the luck! Shower me with the... There is no escape! Incinerate! Shine down! Strike a pose! Time to shine! Shiver! Rise with the sun! Incinerate! There is no escape! Incinerate! Shine down! Let my name echo in song! Judgment! Light out! Wrath from the sky! There is no escape! Now ye shall perish! Shine down! Time to shine! Yoo-hoo! Shiver! Yeah! Light it up! There is no escape! Torn to oblivion! No more mistakes! The flame burns on. Let my name echo in song! May I present punishment! Judgment! Shine down! Full throttle! Incinerate! Astra. Thank you for Add Astra.
I bet the crops back in the orchard are loving this weather. Guess the Saurians won't have to water them today.
Shower me with praise! Time to shine! Headbutt! Charge! Yeah! Heads up! Yeah!
I read.
Yeah! Heads up! It's justice o'clock! Huh. Yeah! Let my name echo in song! Ow, ow, ow!
You can't run! Well, I miscalculated.
Yeah! Dip, headbutt! Charge! Yeah! Enhanced animal model. Everybody stand back! Stop that! Yoo-hoo! Time to shine!
Can't run!
Too strong! Strength is gone.
Yeah! Hi! Ow!
Stand. Losing.
Let the world collide! Strike a pose!
That seemed to work.
Time to shine!
Who's this first?
Swirl, Mark 2! Stand clear!
It must go on.
Everybody stand back! Let the world collide!
Prior consideration.
Am I... Analysis 6308. Absorption test. Stand clear. Ah. Boring. Isn't there anything else more interesting to do? begins! Hup. Tea parties are a must for the well-mannered. If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you. I'm getting sleepy myself. See you tomorrow. Remember to wake me up on time. The knave? Who's that? Oh! Died already. Forgotten about her. Keeping such a terrible figure like her in your mind will only give you nightmares. The knave? Who's that? Oh! Died already. Forgotten about her. Keeping such a terrible figure like her in your mind will only give you nightmares.
Afraid? Or do you not even have the courage to be afraid? With these
Enhanced animal
rising
module 75.
flames!
Absorption test. Animal test 63. Teamwork is dreamwork. Ha! Headbutt. Hero incoming. It's
Now
just
that's
as
more
o'clock.
like it.
Yeah!
Is it my turn now? Spare your energy. Running is of little use. With the fall of darkness, destruction shall rise.
Let my name
Have a
echo
taste
in
of
song.
purgatory.
Absorption test. Doesn't hurt. Everybody stand back.
Spare your energy. Running is of little use.
Heads up. Hero incoming. Stand clear.
With these rising flames! Look at you. Trapped like a bunch of helpless animals. Is it my turn now? Spare your energy. Running is of little use.
What?
Is it my turn now?
Let the world
Like a fly tangled in a web.
World Mark II.
With these rising
Heads up!
flames.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
How amusing.
Animal test 6308. Look out below.
Not bad.
Justice o'clock.
You've proven to be a worthy opponent after all. Spare...
May I present?
Kindness has been seared away. My blade is all that remains.
Strike a pose. Let my name echo in song. Headbutt. Charge. Heads up. Hero incoming.
Let's see how strong your resolve truly is.
My strength is gone. Distinct simulation. Stand clear. Animal test 63. Shower me with praise. Let's light it up.
The sun and
Gonna
moon
hurt
have
in the
set.
morning.
Only ruin remains. You struggle in vain.
Ha! Time to shine.
punishment made manifest.
Justice o'clock! Yeah! Hero incoming! Yeah!
Sundown is only the beginning.
Stand clear! Animal test 6308! Stand clear! I'm going in! Let's light it up! Enhanced animal module
Your punishment made manifest.
Oof! Hut! It's justice o'clock! Yeah! Charge!
The sun and moon
Hurry
have
up,
set.
Rasa!
Only ruin remains. We struggle in vain.
Stop! Hut! Yeah! Oof! Heads up!
Hello, my name's Fremine. I'm a diver. Oh, no need to shake hands. I mean, no need to be so...
This one's got your name on it! This one's got your name on it! Watch out! Umbrella warfare, I guess! This one's got your name on it!
Take it easy. Yeah.
This shop looks popular today. Wonder what the... Butterfly Dew Cosmetics now on sale. Huh, looks like it. Oh, Seedween's here too! Hey there, Seedween! Hello there! You bet we are! The Duke insists this one just so Wait! It's called Oh, wow! You're a Martine flower? If Paimon's not mistaken, you're one of the leading figures in the Fontaine Beauty Association! What's so weird about that? Everyone loves beauty! I really like this role. The staff at cosmetic shops are always so polite. And as long as I wear a big smile on my face, I always get the best customer service. Well, they sure don't want to make an enemy of the Remark. Obviously, it's because of Seedween's love for beauty. Still, the truth is, I studied... Oh, not really. If I had to describe our approach, I'd say it's based on cuteness. Oh, yep. Still, it turns out... Oh, Paimon get... Ooh, wait, sorry. That was... No, I don't mind. I'm not mixed, though. If you're interested, I could tell you the story. A shape-shifting... Long ago, humans rejected Melazines, and Melazines feared humans. There was one Melazine who became fascinated with human medicine, but no human wanted her help. And there was one girl who liked Melazines, so no humans would make friends with her. So, the Melazine became the girl's friend, and the girl became the Melazine's patient. Your checkup's all done. You're still in perfect health. Thank you, Dr. Melazine. In this game of doctor and patient, a friendship was born. Then, one day, the girl fell ill, The Melusine was the only doctor to arrive on time, but the adults sent her away.
Scram! Melusines can't be trusted!
So just because I'm not human, I can't save my best friend? In desperation, the Melusine approached the frightening witch. She begged and begged until she got a reply.
If you take this potion, concocted of sin, you will gain a human face and grow human limbs. But then, you will lose everything that attracted this friend of yours to you in the first place. Can you accept that?
The Melusine did not hesitate for very long. On a rainy night, a little doctor knocked on the girl's door. The doctor wore a hood and raincoat, maybe to protect her from the rain, but maybe also to hide a secret. The little doctor held the girl's hand and treated her illness, just as she had so many times before. Dawn came, and the little girl's condition improved. But the little doctor was long gone, for she knew her friend would never recognize her again. And so, since then, I've lived my life in human form.
Ooh, a witch? A potion? Why does this sound like a fairy tale?
Trust me,
It must be the way you told it then. Yeah.
treating patients is a doctor's duty.
Ugh, it's so crazy.
Well, I run too.
Attention customers! Thank you all for waiting. Now, on behalf of our skincare partner, I'm delighted to announce...
Well, there we go. Let's have a look, shall we? Paimon, if you want really personal advice right from a leader of the Fontaine Beauties?
Allow me to introduce... To say that it improved, we are thrilled to have the inventor of this fantastic product with us.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. I'm Rawat, and I developed butter...
Wow, he's a researcher? Wow, he's really challenging the stereotype.
I'm well aware that, of course, appearance it can rob a young... But what if our appearance wash away moles, birthmarks, and wrinkles, and they can no longer rob us of our confidence? Replace them with lust? That is why Butterfly Dew exists. Its mission is to allow us to shed our pupae, undergo a complete metamorphosis, and embrace and...
Well, what?
Of course,
Wow, then it's...
Still, I don't Ah, what an honor! It appears we have a giant of the Fontaine Beauty.
Whoa. Is that romantic?
Here you go.
Well, it's very kind to the skin, and the absorption rate is high. Even for Fontaine, this is a first-rate product.
Wow, now that's high praise.
I'll take one. Any discounts?
All right. Well, all that remains for me to say is...
Think we should buy a bottle too? Aww, really? And if you're worried about whether it's the right product for you, well, look...
too popular can be such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me so much? Boring! Isn't there anything else more interesting to do? Being too popular can be such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me so much? Tea parties are a must for the well-mannered. If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you. Too popular can be such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me so much?
Welcome to Cheerio Boutique. For tailoring services, please make a reservation in advance.
Tea parties are a must for the well-mannered. If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you.
Becoming too popular can be such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me so much?
Cheerio Boutique. For tailoring services, please make a reservation in advance.
Boring! Isn't there anything else more interesting to do?
Welcome to Cheerio Boutique. For tailoring services, please make a reservation in advance.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Ah, you're back! Huh? And you've got the Traveler and Paimon with you, too!
What a pleasant surprise. I assume you'll be joining us for the game then?
Linny, Farina! Paimon didn't know you were playing too! Are you also members of the table?
I'm more of a casual member, if anything. I haven't taken part in many formal club activities. Lynette Fremine and I play something similar at the Hotel Bouffe Tété sometimes, but I'm usually the GM. Still, I'm sure it'll be fun being a player for the first time. I'm looking forward to it.
Well, I'm not a member of the club at all. Clarion simply woke me up first thing this morning, said there was a good script worth experiencing, and asked if I wanted in.
If you're interested, I can give you a referral. That should give you a 40% discount on membership fees.
I think I'll wait to see how this experience plays out first, especially when it comes to the quality of the script. If it's sufficiently fun, then I'll join.
Do you participate in a lot of tabletop troupe activities, Clarion?
You could say that. She's actually one of the few senior game masters of the troupe.
Ah, right. I knew about that even when she was still my subordinate.
It's nothing. Really, just a small hobby of mine.
Wow. Paimon's so used to seeing you be all upstanding and intimidating as the champion duelist.
Surely you jest. I would never intentionally make things difficult for my players. I maintain a clear boundary between my professional and personal lives. The me you see at court represents the law and order of Fontaine. I put all personal feelings to the side and grant a fair duel to all who seek to defend their honor. But in my personal life, I'm just an ordinary person. Someone who feels anger and sadness, just like everyone else.
Well, you say that, but for all the time I've known you, I don't think I've ever seen you cry. I've seen you get angry, sure, but now I'm wondering whether you were actually mad or if it just looked that way from the outside.
I was probably in work mode during those times.
Is that so? Well, in any case, I just feel like even in your personal life, you don't get emotional very often.
So you want to see me cry? That might be a little difficult. A show of anger, though, that might be something I could accomplish.
No, that's not what I meant.
Ah, I'm back! Here, allow me to introduce you to the script manager, Mr. Florian.
Pleasure to meet you all.
Hello! Wait, are you a champion duelist too, Mr. Florian?
Oh, no. This is just the costume provided by the club. I occasionally play a few of the roles in my scripts.
That sounds like a lot of work.
It's nothing. It's the least we can do to give the players a more immersive experience. Anyway, allow me to give you a brief introduction of the script. This script was adapted from the real history of the Marashose Hunters. You all will play the role of hunters from a bygone era and resolve a series of events unfolding in the capital.
Paimon's not super familiar with the history of the Marashose Hunters. Is that a problem?
Oh, no problem at all. I can give you a brief rundown. So, basically, Marashose Hunters were people who dedicated themselves to hunting monsters and protecting the city by using a special swordsmanship. Their story can be traced back to the ancient Remurian dynasty, as well as the first hunter, Cassiodor. But I'll leave the finer details for you to seek out and discover later.
Mm-hmm. And I'll provide additional commentary as the story progresses.
In that case, brave hunters, are you ready to set out on an unknown adventure?
Whoa, just one sentence and it's like we're in the story already!
Aha, I see many a determined gaze before me. Very well.
So, as we follow the story, it leads us to specific scenes? Ooh, sounds pretty innovative. What does the message in the envelope say?
It's the exact location of the scene, as well as the formal permission to use the venue. Huh, seems like they have everything prepared. Please check all your belongings, everyone, and make sure you haven't
Sounds good! Hunter Squad, move out!
Really have thought of everything. Even the Fatometer is here and ready to go for
the Fatometer.
It's a card that's used to determine action success or failure. We'll need to use it when we try to use certain skills.
And what about all the dessert and tea? Is that for us as well?
That's what the message said.
Really? That's so nice. It feels just like a tea party with friends.
Those snacks have Paimon's name written all over them.
I think you might be more of a snack hunter than a Marashose hunter, Paimon.
Snack Hunter Paimon reported for duty. If there are delicious snacks to be found, Paimon will track them.
The desserts are great. But I'm still looking forward to the story more than anything.
Very fair. Then, let us begin. First, please pick up the blank character cards in front of you, and write down your name. You can find an abbreviated version of the rules printed on the back of your character. In this story, everyone is a Marashose hunter. To reflect this, the club has prepared a small badge.
Ooh, nice!
As hunters, you have proficiency in swordsmanship and fighting by default, so there's no need to allocate any additional skill points to those areas.
Swordsmanship? So there's a fighting part to all of this?
So, for...
Yep.
You can use your real name too if you want. I do that whenever I get too lazy.
Oh, so it would be like experiencing a different life, but still as yourself. That's not a bad idea.
In that case, I think I'll continue to use the name Linny then.
Next up is the skill sheet. You have a limited amount of skill points that you can use to learn a number of skills. The more points you invest in a particular skill...
I'll take persuasion and investigation.
Oh, those skills sound like they'd be useful for gathering intelligence.
So, should we also take...
Not necessarily. Since we're working together as a team, we could leave the negotiations to Navia and use our skill points to pick up other useful skills. For example, I think I'll take stealth and sleight of hand. That will give us more options if we run into any situations we can't negotiate our way out of.
Oh, interesting. I wasn't thinking about it like that. I suppose it's not so different from an acting troupe. Let me see. I'll take arts and performance. I'm not quite sure what use they'll be, but I'm not as knowledgeable about the other skills, and I'm not too confident I'd be able to roleplay them well.
Well, that leaves us. What do you want to learn, Traveler? Ha! Gotta say, this suits you really well. Nothing. Ooh, so what do you think? Are you sure you want to learn these?
Let's see.
You've all picked such...
Why do I get the feeling she's getting ready to cause trouble?
For example, this one here. Summon.
Oh, I saw that one just now as well.
The script's world-building rules, huh? But how are we
Oh, that's not for us to worry.
All right, you've convinced Paimon.
Well, now that since two of our players are doing this for the first time, would you like to play on easy mode?
What's the difference?
Well, in role-playing games, the story sometimes changes. For example, if you fail a check, that means you cannot use the target skill in that scenario. If you choose to play in if you choose easy mode in...
Given that I'd like to focus on the story, I suppose I should pick easy mode.
Huh? Oh, come on. Don't worry about that. Aren't never knowing what you might have...
All right. Then I'll mark down Farina for...
What about you, dear partner? How would you like to play?
Are you sure?
Trust me. Honestly, I don't think Clorand would make...
No?
That wasn't super reassuring.
Well, anyway,
speaking of the story...
Well, that's because a long time ago, back when human civilization was still... Soon, a group of human rebels banded together. Sometime later, as a member of the Marashose Hunters, you receive a commission. Following, as you inhale, you can taste the slightly salty air of the docks. As you begin to survey your surroundings, your eyes meet. And you realize...
You're all Marashose hunters too, right? Allow me to introduce myself. The name's Navia, monster hunter by trade and helpful neighborhood businesswoman on the side. What say you to traveling together?
Okay, count me in. My name is Linny.
Is this where you introduce... My name is Farina, and, I grew up in a noble family.
Hey, that's really... You can do it, Farina.
Paimon is Paimon, a good friend and companion to the...
I've been studying medicine ever since I was a child. I want to do my part to eradicate these monsters and use what I've learned to heal others.
Oh, welcome, welcome. When we face the monsters, I'll make sure to charge in front to give everyone some cover. You can take care of the healing at the back.
You open your envelopes at the same time. The message reads, "To the honorable and trustworthy Marashose hunters, our kingdom is currently facing a grave crisis. The lands outside the capital have been overtaken."
The layout of this city
The scriptwriter must have used a real-world...
As experience yet, as
I carefully read,
you see a...
Oh, good idea.
You look up, and...
Why don't we go check out...
As you approach the tavern, you find a plainly dressed woman standing nearby. She appears to be rather troubled about something.
Greetings, friend. Lovely.
Oh, hello. I suppose you're right.
It seems like every character included in the script has a certain amount of useful information to offer. If we keep asking questions...
Oh, come now. Don't be sad. Life is all about...
Huh?
I don't think that's the kind of question we're...
Nothing turns a frown upside down like good food. How about some macarons?
You didn't even take cooking as one of your skill proficiencies.
That's not necessary, miss. Excuse me for saying this, but you don't really look like a chef.
So you're someone who barely smiles and doesn't like sweets. Hey! Did she just... me?
Glorian must have broke character for a second.
This isn't getting us anywhere.
Are you sure? In that case, please refer to the fatometer. You remain silent as you prepare a pot and fire to use for cooking. The woman stares at you with her mouth agape as you skillfully cut the ingredients and toss them into the pot. After some time, a rich aroma begins to fill the air. Even a passing cat can't help but stop in its tracks and look up.
Please have some food. Who knows, maybe you'll feel better after eating something delicious.
Whoa.
Wait. So, as long as you
Oh, thank you. You were right. This food really did make me feel better.
So, what had you so worried earlier? Could you tell us a bit more about it?
Okay. A horde of monsters suddenly appeared near the capital recently, so all the guards were dispatched to fight them.
Do you remember when those monsters appeared?
I'm not completely sure.
Do you know where he was sent?
It all happened so fast.
You have our thanks, friend.
Oh, thank you.
Don't worry. We'll find we don't always get to choose what happens to us.
You bid farewell to the woman and continue your journey further into the city. As you venture further into the city, the streets appear largely empty. An elderly woman walks past. You see her shake her head as she puts away her wrinkled wallet. A nearby merchant folds his arms and gives you a disdainful look. You get the impression that he's someone who has long gotten used to the sight before him.
Although he doesn't seem very...
Pardon me, sir.
That depends. How much are you willing to pay?
How about...
What do you take me for? Some lowly beggar?
Surely an onion can't be that expensive, right?
What do you know? War is nearly upon us. Everything costs several times what it did before. If you're not gonna buy anything, then scram.
Whoa, what a nasty guy.
But he still might have information we need. Traveler, can you think of something?
Okay, while everyone is talking, I secretly use my magic props to summon a bottle of wine without the merchant noticing. We meant no offense, sir. Here, allow me to offer you this bottle of vintage wine, made only from the finest grapes. I'll just leave it here. Please, enjoy it at your leisure. I should mention that this wine...
All right. Go on and ask.
What? Do you have any information on the monsters, or the crisis that has overtaken the...
Crisis? Those monsters are camped outside the city, and they've been... We have limited reserves with...
Wait, you're saying no one has put a plan...
We could all starve, and those nobles in the palace wouldn't even break a sweat. Who knows? Maybe they've been in cahoots with the monster.
That is concerning. Thank you, sir. We won't...
Hey, why did you leave in such a hurry?
Well, you see, that bottle of wine was just a cardboard prop.
Should we try to go somewhere with more people?
Oh, how about the city square? Follow me!
Before you lies the city's central square. You see a man with a slightly anxious look on his face, pacing back and forth, his head hanging low. He doesn't seem to notice your approach, still immersed in his...
This guy seems promising enough. Maybe I can get some information out of him. Hello, sir. Is there anything I can do to help you?
Wait, you're...
I'm...
Oh, dear goodness! You're a Marashose hunter!
You recognize us? Are you...
Yes! Oh, I didn't expect you to actually come.
What happened here?
Alas, we once lived comfortable, carefree lives. However, monsters have once again surrounded the city.
Are there not...
It's not a question of number. Most people my age have never even seen one of the monsters, much less been trained to fight against them. When I was a child, though, my grandfather would tell me stories about how... To be perfectly honest, I was starting to think all the...
Well, you can rest easy, friend. The righteous and formidable Marashose hunters are on the case.
The man is touched by your determination and resolve. His eyes begin to well with tears.
Still, if we...
all I know... Oh, although, if you leave the capital through the main gate and follow the road, you should run into a group of guards.
I see. We'll go look for them, then.
All right. Be careful. Oh, and one last thing. They're actively working. Even one of our kind...
Talk about being stuck.
I feel bad for him. Maybe we should try to cheer him up?
Like, now?
Is it... I appreciate your kindness, but brave hunters...
understood correctly. There are currently 2 problems in the...
Exactly. We need to...
Well, this seems like a good moment.
I really didn't expect the people in the city to keep us at arm's length like that.
Well, Clarence said the script took cues from the real history of Fontaine.
I wouldn't say it's a perfect representation of history.
Sure. As long as it does...
Paimon wants to know too!
No. All...
Huh? So you mean...
In theory, yes. All you... Still, most people dropped out at the early stages. And others call...
What kind of monsters did the hunters fight exactly? Oh, and the evil sorcerer the script mentions.
The land of Fontaine once played host to an ancient dynasty known as Remuria. After that dynasty fell, monsters began to appear, intent on obstructing humans from establishing a new social order. One of the ancient sorcerers of Remuria used his power to assemble a formidable army of golems. He sought to...
Now, wait a second. Don't tell me that guy was the inspiration for the evil sorcerer in the script. We still haven't found any in-game information on him yet. So, why don't you talk about someone else for now?
Well, I wasn't planning on going into anything you might be able to find out in the game. But if you want me to talk about something else...
Wait, but those people are all from a super long time ago. Where did you learn all this, Claran?
From my master.
Huh, absolutely. Miss Petronia and my...
let's not get off responding to Egeria's call yet, as Fontaine entered an era...
Ah, I see.
Is that really a bad thing, though?
Depends on who you ask, I suppose.
Speaking of investigations...
I vote monsters. That's the main duty of the hunters, right?
Well said, Miss Farina. Plus, if the...
What about you, partner? What do you... It's decided then.
All right. After some discussion, you decide to turn...
Let's take a look around, like that guy said.
You there! Outsiders, halt!
Who's there?
An armored man approaches you. He has a tall, muscular build. Although he's trying his best to conceal his current state. I'm the captain of the guard. I saw you sneaking around. State your purpose, or it's off to the dungeons for the lot of you.
Wow, it's been a while since some...
I said talk, not wit.
Have you ever heard of the Marchese Hunters?
Marchese Hunters? Ha! That fairy tale, you mean? Using your knowledge of medicine, you're able to deduce that the injury on...
I'm a doctor by trade. Please, let me read...
The man appears somewhat disgruntled at having been exposed, but soon relents. He allows you to apply a poultice of specialized medicine to the wound. All right. Guess you lot might have...
Do you know where we can find...
He informs you some of our new...
Oh, please...
Hearing you say that those monsters are... I just hope all the
Based on what the captain said, the monster should be right up ahead. Let's go. Hopefully we're not too late.
As you approach the battlefield, you see numerous people lying by the side of the road. They appear to be dressed like guards. Their faces are filled with desperation and terror. Some are screaming and cursing in vain, as if still trying to banish the monstrosities they saw from their minds. A few of the wounded look up at you in shock and disbelief. Quick, leave this place. Turn around and don't look back, they yell. It doesn't seem like there's any information to be gained from the area up ahead. You conclude that this area is best left unexplored at this time.
This is the place he mentioned, right?
You see broken iron swords scattered all around. All the signs point to one thing. A true...
Be on your guard, everyone. The monsters
Before you can finish your sentence, you hear rustling sounds from the surrounding bushes. The monsters have emerged. They close in on you without fear. You get the impression that...
A little help here!
Your battle round...
Feeling lucky? Attack! That's coming at ya!
The next battle round begins now.
Here comes the finale. Step right up.
The monsters let out a terrifying roar of anger and resentment before dissipating into thin air.
Ugh, thank goodness it's over.
We're lucky the Marashose Hunter class came with all those preset skill points. Otherwise, we would have been in some real trouble.
I never knew the Fatometer even determines the amount of damage you inflict. If you get unlucky, isn't it just game over right then and there?
That's... Just as you begin to celebrate your victory, a suspicious lump on the ground catches your attention.
A suspicious...
I walk up to it, crouch down, and begin to carefully examine it. I've still got my right glove on. Touch it, right?
As you investigate the mound, with the monsters gone...
Whoa, it's a treasure chest!
With everyone's help, even without opening it.
Makes sense. We worked hard.
I can understand your excitement, Paimon, but think about it. Doesn't it seem like there are people out there who need this treasure more than us?